Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Heroes with your host, me, Indulger. This is Aether Raids Week 109, Day 4. Forgot to play yesterday, so that's why I didn't have a video. I just got so busy, I just didn't even play a single time, regardless of recording or not. So we'll talk about the repercussions of that. It's not too bad if you don't play on Day 3, because, you know, what ends up happening there is that you lose 10 Aether, so, you know, as long as we don't miss any pots, we should be fine. So, what we got here, we got cooking here, I just showed you the team I'm fighting. Today is Wave, and then I went over my offense. Let's see what we got. Basically, it looks like there's a rally trap with ground orders here, or not. If I could just come here, there's no rally, she can just hit me. Here's the problem. And I'm gonna punish this Wave. Julia naturally doesn't have a lot of speed, so she's not gonna W. She's relying on her weapon to get a guaranteed follow-up attack, but she's got to be by herself. She's got to be by herself. That's it. Well, all I need to do, I mean, I can naturally outspeed you, so I'm just gonna let you hit me, and you're gonna die. And then everybody else is a great matchup for Ike. And, you know, Ike or Freya could actually do this. I can show both if you prefer, but this good old tank job is all we have to do here to shut this down. Now, we can talk about the map here in a second, but I just like the fact that I can invalidate your Hardy Bearing. That's one of the keys of Hardy Bearing against an Ike, is that you have to be able to do anything. And I end up sniping your Dancer, and then Crom. Everybody's going to just get Aether blasted. And then Hell's turn to get Aether blasted, she's dead, and then it's just down to these two. And because of the new mechanic that I featured on Day 2, I could just have someone die here. And Watamote from the comments suggested that I have to have some sort of penalty if I do that. I don't think I want to commit to that, because I love this. I mean, the game's over, I just don't want to have to screw around with the Aether, so, I mean, I could just let Dimitri go to town on me. Open this up. I mean, there's a way out of this. But, if I didn't want to do that... See, now I screwed up. Let's just let Peony die, and then again, it doesn't really matter as long as only one person dies. That's good enough. Dimitri, you're screwing this up. You're making this harder than it needs to be. I need you to go away, and then you to go away, and then... What's next? See if we can get Horse Lady. No, that's still not going to be enough. Alright, well, again, there's a way to get that, and that's basically all I wanted to show you. So we can restart that again with... We could show you the same thing with Freya. So, it's a pretty big problem there. Again, you are banking on your Julia to make this work.
Good morning. Death's caress. It's all for your orders.
And it doesn't on either side, if I recall. So, this time Crom's going to want to go first because he doesn't end up dying. Just showing you how your rallies are functioning here. And because the Julia didn't actually jump there, you end up with this scenario. And now she doesn't have ground orders. She's just sort of kind of by herself. I think I can do the same thing. Just lock and load. And I can let Freya do this instead. Uh-oh, I think the air's vulnerable in the corner. You didn't get the speed there, so yeah, okay. I mean, that was stupid. I shouldn't have put an Ike there. But basically, I was just trying to show you that Freya does the same thing. Now, in terms of your map, other comments I can give you. What do you got? You got a... Okay, well, I just blew away your catapult, so I'm guessing it's level 1. That's just for scoring this week. Healing tower in this position, what does that do? It's pretty easy to snipe that. So I don't know what that's really providing for you. I guess, look, you're just coming up there. It's not leveled up. Shrines in the corners are fine. Aethers in the corners are fine. It looks like you put a heavy investment in your infantry school. Not a bad idea, although I don't really see the synergy here. To avoid that, I just come here. So a little questionable, little bit of questions I have for you on what you're doing with your structures. I mean, you're basically running a fortress here to protect Not much. So this isn't doing much for you. You might want to reconsider your map or your placement because it's just very easy to snipe and plop many different areas. I mean, we got a decent ground orders trap here. But it, as we just showed, if I can outspeed the Julia,
it's all for you.
Or actually, if I can prevent Julia from getting outside of the, next to somebody, again, that's a very big weak point here because she has to make that jump. So I suppose maybe I'm curious, why she didn't do that. She doesn't even rally. She just wants to go for the kill. If she rallied and got danced, then maybe she could. And she's still stuck because she has to come. I guess she could come here. That's just not what ends up happening. So, yeah, I don't really like having the Aether so snipeable. But in today's meta, does it matter anymore? Again, if you can manage to beat the team, it doesn't seem like Aether management even matters anymore. Which is kind of nice, guys, because again, it ends up coming down to like the last turns getting the Aether. Is that really exciting for you guys to watch? I don't know. Let's turn to the defense. Started off pretty bad, but it's been okay. Don't remember where we left off. I think we need to watch this one. And then we'll finish up with the one that came in today. I don't think we've taken a look at this Hector by himself with Peony with nothing. It's just weird. Lyn. Plus 10 Lyn. Okay. And then just another lazy. This person clearly doesn't care too much about AR. Still running Dragon Veiler. Just a weird mishmash team. 3 armors with a Nagi and a Lyn and a Peony without any extra buffing. Okay, let's see what they do. This Hector actually performs fairly well in this slot. Normally, it's just Hector and Kranya. But Hector's going to try to do this himself. And his B skill is going to allow him to double these hells and not be doubled on return. So that'll finish them off. That's pretty cool. What is he hitting? It's like a bonfire? Yeah, alright. So that's not bad. He got rid of the hells. Getting rid of the hells isn't the problem. It's the rest of the folks. And Adel's going to get walloped. Like, straight walloped. Now, she's under 25% now, so she's not going to be doing much. She's going to have to deal with close counter, and that really hurt. You know, if Edelgard's not there, maybe they've got a shot. I still don't think they're going to be able to do much against this Crom, unless maybe Nagi gets involved. So Nagi did get involved, and Nagi got one shot, and they said no. Again, it's all about dealing with the Kyria and the Crom. You can have my pawns. These are the kings and the queens that you need to take. Sophia with plus 10, but she doesn't have close counter. That's going to come into effect. And again, just laziness to this week. I don't know why. I don't quite understand. That's your girl. No S slots on air or Freya. You got a Freya, man. Like, you pulled for Freya, and this is what I get. Okay. So again, if I lose to just people not caring, it makes me sad. So it's not bad that we managed to pick these up. Sophia's good. But she's not exactly meant to be too much of a melee tank. And now you got Crom coming on the side there. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. But I think they end up finishing Crom here. However, they're completely vulnerable to that Kyria now. Okay, and they got out of the way. That's not bad. So, not too shabby. But I believe a Hell's going to get danced here somewhere. Because Hell and Eldigan are tracking each other, and then you had no chance. You had no chance to get out of that. So, a valiant effort, but now you've got all these Hells clumped together, and no real offensive threat. The Kyria is going to be really hard to deal with now, and then you've got the air vulnerable. There goes the dance. Kyria just going to town. Bye-bye, goat lady. And is that it? Yes. So, I'll take that. Yay! I mean, again, defense is really going to be the difficult item here going forward in the future. And I like my team. I honestly think teams like this, like my Adel team and that Hell team, are the best you're going to be able to do in the new meta. Because you're going to have to get multiple kills, and I just feel like when we get that 7th slot, active on defense. Just making super teams is where it's at. All right, so I briefly talked about the fact that I screwed up yesterday. I didn't make a video, didn't actually play. So if you do the math, I believe if you do, 250 minus 70 is 180. No, hold on. 250 minus 100 is 150, plus 70 is 220, minus 100 is 120, plus 70. So I was 60 down, you get 70 a day, so I lost 10 ether just on arbitrage there. So 10 ether's not the end of the world, but we can't mess with pots. I've never had this happen. Never had this happen in 109 weeks, so again, I think it just, as long as we play our game and don't screw up, we'll be fine. No changes on the offensive end. Still got Ike teams, double Ike teams, 2 Dimitri teams, and a Leaf team. I am leaning very heavily to putting a Milla on this team, but I don't know where I want to take off. I can't take the air off because I need her for scoring. Freya's a bonus unit this week, and I really, really don't want to use a Peony because Peony and Ike just kind of like each other a lot. I mean, Lucina's here for a reason, so. There was some notes, like, why don't you run a different A slot on Ike, considering you're also running Lucina? Fair enough. I mean, I get it. It's a valid concern, but it's really just budget, and Ike occasionally likes being by himself, and he wants the speed, and he wants the mayhem. So that's why we're doing that. Alright, guys, let's do it. Should be a fairly easy day, considering we're just really far down in the ranks, but you never know. It's a box team with 1 dancer and an Adel with no S slot. Well, I used to play a game where I had to upgrade a healer, or if you didn't set an S slot and I lost you. That finally happened after like a year. I did lose, so I'm not sure we're playing that game anymore. Maybe we'll have to do some other form of punishment. like I mentioned in the comments yesterday, if I beat a team, what is this? Just free ether. Okay, so a box team with free ether at Panic Manor level 7. Do you have Hardy Bearing? As long as you don't have Hardy Bearing, I don't really know how the Leon's going to be able to function here. Edelgard can jump. It just feels like an Ike in this position, but it could be the trap. So maybe we just go and beat up the Nino first, and then a Leon, and then... Yeah, you've got Triangle Adept, but does it matter? Does it matter? So we just threw Ike here. It'd be Nino dead, and then you, and then a dance, and then another Leon. I mean, he's trying to kill me. Alternatively, we could just pay the Azura here. Why would we not want to do that? And they can't move, and we got rid of the dancer. That just seems like an obvious play. Are there rally traps here? There's no rally traps here. This doesn't seem like too much of a fight, especially since they can't escape. Alright, be right back. Just go Nike. I'll just get this done with. There's not much to talk about here. And guys, I could royally screw this up somehow, I suppose, but the Ether's here. There's nothing really that scary. I mean, Leon is the only thing that gives me any pause. But I can bait the dancer, like, right now. It's a level 1 catapult.
Yes. Understood. Your orders. Ready. Understood.
I'm not thinking much here. I'm just going to beat the Azura, and she's gone, and then we step up and go from here. So I could test the trap. There is no healing tower, so if it is the trap, well, that's not good for them. Could I shove and then dance and have Ike come back? Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. I'm bored. It is the trap, and it's a 50, so... Okay, now they're splashed, and all I have to do now is something like this to put Ike back here to get healed.
Death's caress. Yes.
And then Freya can go do some stuff.
Understood.
Now let's heal up Lucina too. Just don't get it. Just don't quite get it. Don't quite get it. So now I can clip the Berkut if I want to.
Yes.
I could try. I mean, why not?
Glimmer of life.
It was there. Okay.
It's all for you.
Now let's put Ike in range to deal with the other 3.
What's next?
And then just get
Maybe this way.
air out of here. But we know that's a trap and that's not the trap, so...
Expect nothing less.
Can also beat up the Edelgard. Let's do that too, and then we'll just end, because it'll be game over, and it's it. I have a reposition here. Again, with Freya, it doesn't even matter if I lose a unit. Boom, 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 game over. There's a little bit more damage than I expected, but again, it doesn't matter. I can lose a unit too, so again, not much there. Maybe let's do another one, because I'm not sure I want to make a video yesterday. That was really boring, so maybe we'll do another one. Let's go. Shadow Spawn, tier 24. Weird garbage dump in the front with the bronze throne. People are liking these new gearworks. This person, to get these means you have to play a lot of AR already. So that's interesting. Hardy Bearing? No. Dancers? No. Wings of Mercy? No. I mean, Bram can work, but he's going to need a little bit more work than that. He's going to need the Hardy Bearing or Dancer or something. I mean, he's over there, so I can just sort of wait for him. I just come here, deal with some other stuff. I can actually pick him off, too, and there's absolutely nothing they can do. Oh, guys, I think I just got stuck in, like, low-tier AR. No offense. I mean, it's just such a lazy team. Like, what is this? Again, we can even lose a unit, so I'm just not concerned. I don't know. This might be the end of AR as we know it, guys. We'll see how this plays out the next few weeks, but maybe I'm just gonna start recording if I find a good team, and then go from there. That might be what I do, because I don't know. I can't really give you much insight facing teams like this. I hope you guys are comfortable facing teams like this, because there's just no synergy whatsoever. This is defensive scoring, but these guys just don't synergize at all. They're all dragons. They don't have S slots. You're just giving me the Aether. It's a level 7 bolt tower, which I can clip easily. That's not leveled up. Okay, their X Shrine's pretty high level, but we can get it right there. Is my Ike in speed range to hit this? If I don't, I don't even think I have. Yeah, I can't avoid it anyway, because the speed I'm going to get is going to be 37, and it's like 32, 35. Yeah, so I can't avoid that anyway. Also, though, there's just the 2 units here. I'm leaning Leaf. I'm leaning Leaf just to blow this Bram up. And then just beat up the Yoon? Because then she's dead. Alright, so my phone just went into night mode, so I don't know if that changed anything or not. We'll see if that appears differently on the actual recording. Again, I don't want to get too cute. I mean, you always got to be careful with Brams. I just have some turns to follow up here to break some stuff, and then, I mean, Bram's just not going to get any buffs from anyone. I just kill him. And then, I don't think I'm going to be able to knock the Tiki out, but who else am I running on this team? Sure. Why not Shadow Spawn? I don't know. Let's make it a challenge. It's not a team I normally run very often. I think I want to test these traps. It's not the end of the world if that's the trap, because then it would put me in vantage range. But then can I get out of there in time? I'd have to break this with air, and then break this, test this, dance, come up, and that gets me in vantage range. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Like, if I can do it, might not be a bad play. So, sure, let's try it. Is a trap, it's a 50. I'm just going to keep that, again, because nobody has Hardy Bearing. I should have enough firepower to one-shot the Bram. I hope. I don't remember if I'm going to be able to get Peony buffs, so Again, I hope so.
Smart move. Maybe this way.
We'll test it out.
Expect nothing less.
Okay, we've got a tactics room to deal with now, though, so I won't be able to move next turn, so maybe I need to step over here to break the bolt tower.
Friends, I will not abandon
I mean, is there anything else I'm missing here? I don't think so. Don't think so.
As you say.
Got it.
He's not dead. That sucks.
Forward. Friends, I will not abandon you.
Bram, why are you getting 5 from... I didn't see that. Who's giving you that? Oh, Tiki is. Well, that's dumb. I don't think I'm getting my push anymore because my HP is below 25. So I might actually have to heal up to do this. How much damage is Yoon gonna do? I don't know. I hope not a lot. Who's getting hit by the Dark Shrine?
The glimmer of life.
I guess it's air? That's a little bit surprising. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer because I just didn't account for with everyone. And again, we're not going to be able to get in-combat buffs on you. And you have a lull attack, so if I even managed to leave something else, it wouldn't work. So I think I'm going to have to retreat and get healed, but then I believe that's going to hit me. Okay, well, we could try to go after the Tiki and just see if she dies. We don't know what the traps are yet. We've got some time, I think. Maybe this is turning out to be a little more entertaining than I expected. Could just go for the Aether. Okay, we also have a bolt tower in play, so could just wait. And that will put Bram in death range. He'll get blown up, and then Yoon will get vantage. That's probably sufficient. That's probably fine. Let's just do that. That's probably easy enough.
Got it.
Again, the only range units, is there ground orders? No, so I can just get this Aether right now.
Friends, I will not abandon you.
Just you try.
I don't really want Freya dead. Probably should have tested that trap first. What I can do next time is use Layla to go after the Tiki. We'll break the Tiki, then we'll break the Bram, and then we vantage the Yoon, and then I don't know what to do with the rest of them, but they should just be pretty easy to take down. They should come along this side if I open that up. Again, do I want to open it up? I don't think I need Freya's help here, so let's just do that. I am going to get hit by Tactics Room if I move Peony there, so let's do something like this.
Right.
And I don't want to test the trap now because I've moved again. Maybe I should have done that first. But I don't think the traps are going to come into play. I don't think I need them. So let's just do that. So no, we couldn't player phase the Bram, but he should be dead now.
Smart move.
Why am I getting stopped? Because it's a 70. Okay, but I can reposition there. And they'll swap. Again, I'm not planning on moving the
Got it.
leaf because of vantage, and there's no additional range, so I think this can work. Unless the Tiki doesn't die, which is very possible. That's possible.
As you say.
I suppose that's possible. So if this doesn't work, what do I do? And then I guess I could go after the Bram instead, and then... This is getting a little wonky here. Let's try this.
Smart move.
You didn't die. You didn't die. You didn't die, because you got a lot of freaking defense. From what? From you, I guess. This is turning out to be pretty dumb. Alright. I can back up again. I can dance the air and then move Layla back. And they're going to get healed 10. So maybe I should just do this and take a Yoon hit? I mean, I think Layla can take a Yoon hit. Right? What do you do again, Yoon? Does she hit me twice in a row? At the start of turn, blah blah blah. Foes within 3 colors have you res, get a penalty, and then a bond. During combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. But you don't get 2 in a row, right?
Smart move.
Right? Again, we can lose a unit, so even if I somehow died here, I think I can clean up. Let's just do that. And now, I'm gonna buff up Layla, heal up Leaf.
Friends, I will not abandon you.
I'm gonna test this trap now for the heck of it. Okay, and then I'm gonna dance the Leaf. You know that's the trap. Let's just try that. I mean, I hope I'm not misreading what Yoon does again. She's dead. Okay, can I beat you now? No, not yet, because you're still getting stuff. Alright, you're not coming at me anymore. We've got 3 turns, we've got all the Aether. I'm gonna try to beat this Tiki with Leaf's help, but I'm gonna need some assistance. She's got Bold Fighter. Really want to get rid of this tactics room because it's screwing me up, like, greatly. This is turning out to be pretty fun. Oof, such a bold move if I do that, because then if it doesn't work out, oof, it's a lot of defense. It's just a lot of defense. I'm gonna be a baby and just move up here.
Forward.
Move up here. Now I can beat the Tiki.
Smart move.
I think I can beat her if I just dance someone.
Just you try. Good morning. As you say.
She's now dead. And now we've got 3 things left to go. Barely! I beat her by 1! By 1 HP! Okay, now what do we have left? We've got Asothis with a lot of defense. You're going to be able to move twice. Maybe, whoa, it's a plus 10 Tiki. Okay, I wasn't looking at these things. I wasn't looking at the actual units. Okay, totally disrespected this team. I didn't even see that this is sort of like a Dolphin-esque team. I would be much more comfortable here with some tanks. We do have a really speedy Freya. We know that's not the trap. I really just bait you out. There are no Wings of Mercy. I do want to start killing things.
Just you try.
So I'm just going to start trying that. Again, we can lose a unit. Alright. Right. Freya, can we just ride you home to the promised land here?
Smart
I'm gonna do that to swap in the Leaf. Debuff the Hell.
Just you try.
Beat up the Hell, and then, that's a lot of stuff. I might just stay here to kill her. What does she have, Luna? Is she gonna outspeed me? No, and then that way she won't get that. She won't get that bonus. The healing tower doesn't matter.
Yes.
Could go for the kill, but man, I don't really want to deal with that. Although she shouldn't get a double.
Just you try.
I am ethering there, though, so I don't really want to do that either.
Friends, I will not abandon you.
Will you not abandon me? You promise? I think I want to reposition so I can back up, break the healing tower so hell doesn't get more damaging. Gonna move up and then force hell to fight the goat. Break this because there are no wings of mercy. And then step back and break the healing tower. She's dead now, and now I get to engage with a Tiki who can only hit me once. And now it's turn 6. I can still lose a unit. Tactics room is still screwing with me. But now I've got Layla here to play with if I can't get the Tiki dead. But she is dead, so we're just going to wrap it up there. And that was just a weird team. That's just a really... Shadow Spawn, you got a lot of great units. A lot of +10, but man, that was really bad map design. You totally got me, though. Like, you got me good. Like, I did not expect to see that. Did not see that those were +10s. Was not respecting that Tiki's with everyone. But again, I was never in danger. I just wasn't. With the new rules, I can lose a unit, which basically makes AR completely, ridiculously easy. Guys, I think this might be the end of AR as we know it in terms of this channel and this series, because, I don't know, is there anything left for me to teach you guys? Is there really? Again, if I have to leave you with anything, don't build walls, don't do what that person just did, and you have to make things more oppressive. That's, at the core, that's a good idea. +10s, bulk, annoyance. Like, that freaking tactics room is annoying as hell. But I could just beat their things in the back. Like, I could snipe the Yoon and the Bram. I kind of resembled my team, though. Just a bunch of mythics with super dragons. But, man, it just didn't work out. So, alright, I had fun with that. They did kind of rope-a-dope me. But it worked out in the end, so, alright. 2 fights today, let me know how things are going for you. Again, I don't know, guys. We'll see. We'll keep playing, but, woo, I don't know. This is getting pretty easy now. I don't know if offense makes sense to just continue to watch. We're on the cusp of shutting this stuff down. Alright, let me know your comments and thoughts in the comments below, and then if you want to hang out with me more, discuss this more, take a look at my Discord link in the video description as well. If you want to be part of my mock battle series, leave me a note and find out full details in the video description how you can be featured here on the show. Till we meet again, guys, which I don't know if will be tomorrow because we just did 2 today. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.